Alrighty. Hello guys. Welcome to another episode of Valheim. Now right off the bat, you're gonna notice some differences from the end of last episode. First, I'm in troll gear. I used I used all of the troll hide we found, made us some troll gear. So we're a little bit more snazzy. You know, we got some bit of better armor. We're looking good. And I've got a whole bunch of wood here. And I'm not in the same area as the house we were at. So, first and foremost, I want to say I already recorded this episode. Or, well, OBS wouldn't say I recorded it because it didn't save anything. It saved the last 40 seconds of what I guess thought I was recording. I had double checked it. You know, I made sure OBS was recording what I wanted it to record. I pressed my hotkey and everything. I don't know what happened. I mean, I didn't do a whole lot in the episode other than just build a small base here. That's why the train looks the way it does. And it's why we're on a much further day, which you'll see when the day cycle goes in this episode. That's why that's like I think we're on day 20 something maybe. And so all I do is build. Basically there was a small raid event with gray dwarfs in that. Maybe it'll happen again during this, I don't know. But basically I tried to do this once before, didn't work, and I didn't really like what I ended up coming up with anyway, so I figured, well, you know what, I guess OBS gave me a second chance. So I destroyed what I built, and I've already laid out a small foundation of what I kind of want to build here, or at least try and put together. And that's all this episode is going to be. It's just going to be me building, creating something. And I want to know if you guys are kind of in for this kind of content. Do you want to see me kind of just build and, you know, kind of do this in episodes, or do you want me to kind of cut it up more or speed up certain aspects? You know, whatever. I'd love to kind of hear the feedback, if any, honestly. Second of all, it's been forever since the last episode came out. I spent a lot of time prepping, and part of that prep was running around the map. So as you can see, I did a lot of running around over here. I ran around the southern part of Spawn Island. I went east a whole bunch, and I figured out we've got this big lake here that's just surrounded by black forest. It's got some small outlets with rivers. Now this was something I was hoping wasn't the case. I was hoping that this was just going to kind of be all open ocean, at least like from here onwards. But that's not the case. I didn't do anything out here other than I marked one thing of copper. Like all I did was just run through it, literally just seeing what the land was like to see if we had either some better meadows or just some better location for setting up like home base. And what I've settled on is actually just going kind of north of where we had the small house set up. And I figure, you know, we're still close to Black Forest up here. We're still close to like a mountain range. I don't know how big this mountain is, but there is a mountain here. And if we want to go to grab the powers, it's just south of us. And the Elder, it's a bit of a trek to the Elder, but that's not a big deal. We can just put portals up once we get to that point. You know, once we kind of get through the Bronze Age and everything. We are close to this one Eikthyr spawn location, but that's fine, honestly. This is the best location I could find, honestly, with a good amount of space and with access to the ocean. I'm just hoping that the other bosses kind of are in this kind of vicinity, you know, not too far north and all that, or hopefully like Bone Mass and them aren't way off to the east. If they are, either I'll just sail around this whole landmass, or I can build a portal over here or something that has a dock, and we can just teleport from there and boat if we have to. But for now, what I want to do is just work on our more permanent settlement here. So I went and I gathered all this wood. Yeah, I gathered all this wood. It's like 800 some wood I think I gathered. This should be more than enough to build what I'm trying to build. I didn't use all of it when I built the last structure. I used maybe half of it. So this structure, I don't know if this will use more or less. We'll see. Either way, we've got plenty of wood to work with. We've got some decent terrain to work with. So that's just what we're going to do. I'm going to stop blabbering and just get straight into it. So to begin with, I want to the doors here. Now my only issue with putting out these frames like this is that you end up with like a kind of raised like everything kind of floats a bit off the ground, which is fine. So what we'll do is we'll just put what we'll have to do is we'll have to put the flooring in first, and just to make it so that we can get in and out of this properly, we just put some stairs. Now we can get in and out of the house, because when you put these down, everything's technically floating off the ground a little bit. So that's just all that does. But the basic idea I have is one of these kind of sides is going to be like for our crafting table and whatnot. The other side will have kind of like our bed, and like storage, or I'll decorate the interior and make it more functional as we go. But this little back insert here, I want to be the like the cooking. That's where we're gonna put our fire and whatnot. I will move this crafting bench out of the way once all this going. I'm gonna make sure we're eating stuff for stamina, make building quicker. Can't remember if I want to do the floor all in, honestly. So you can see like the floors aren't blue unless they're connected to this piece. Sort of. Like this one's blue because there's a little bit of ground raised up. But it's because these aren't actually sitting on the ground. They are slightly floating. Which obviously keeps any of the rock and like the dirt from clipping through, but it is something you just have to be kind of weary of. So these are where our fires are gonna go. Yeah. So then, if I remember correctly, I think I want 2 walls tall. I've been kind of mentally planning this out for a while now. That sun is very bright. We want to get these up so that we can then get the roof in, so that just in case the weather takes a turn for the worse, which it might. that it's protected from the rain, and we don't have to sit here and repair it constantly. Okay, and then what am I looking for? I'm looking for I've seen a trick on YouTube. You guys are doing something cool. There's a way to kind of let natural. There's just this cool way of doing the kind of like roof section. I can't wait till we get better snap points in the Hildars update. I don't even think that's the proper those aren't properly on the corner of the wall like I need them to be. I'm gonna have to put a ladder here, which is unfortunate, but do what we must. That's what we want. So we want it to. Then I saw there was just. Oh, and my hammer broke. That's okay. Once it gets a little bit darker, I will run back to the other house to sleep through the night. Just to make sure we're stocking up on the honey from the beehives that I have. And to make sure that, you know, all this is coming through clear with the daylight. But I will do that in just a second. We'll put up this other side paneling, I guess, and then I will head over, sleep through the night. Hopefully the weather will be working with us. Okay. Or maybe it's not getting too dark. It's just really foggy. And if I remember, I'd seen a way of doing this. I think I want to go with these ones here. Now it's getting really dark. Okay, I'm gonna head over, sleep through the night, and I will cut back to building in the daylight. Okay, we're back at the construction site, as it were. And we are just gonna hop right back into doing this. Yeah. I was looking at this is. Oh, I can't wait till we get the better snap points. So that's gonna do that. Then we want. Now is that's not in line with that, right? This needs to be like that, I believe. And then that needs to go up. Let's see if that falls. That's not gonna break. Lovely. So we'll start putting in the roof tiling then. I guess. How do I have to make this work? Does this need to go? Yeah, that needs to go like that, I guess. Yeah. Hold on, does that then need to be this then actually? Yes, it does. Because it's that. Then I think we want this piece, correct? Oh, wait, so how does this work? Right, because that goes in. Right. But if this goes like that, that doesn't go. Does this also? Or does that just not work? Because if I go like this ends up being taller. Huh. Okay, I was hoping the whole roof need to be up one more. Is that what needs to kind of happen here, or is it? I mean, wait, so I can't just go. Hold on. I actually didn't think that was going to be an issue like it is. I'm sure anyone who is actually half decent at the building in this game and is watching this knew that that was going to be a problem. Now I just need to get up on my roof again. All right. I think I jumped over from over here, right? It'd be lovely if I could just get on the roof. Let's see. There we go. The issue with 45s is you slide off. That's a little annoying, but let's see if we can't make this work. Because how? Obviously, other than doing this, but that doesn't work because those will, you know. I don't really want to repeat that shit because that's smaller than what I would like for the fire. I mean, it would work. Sorry, I am. I've been up for a while. I'm starting to yawn. I think I have to shrink this, and I'm not gonna be able to do the design I was maybe thinking of because this is actually too far. Like it's too wide. You know? So like those need to come down. And then like this needs to just go like this. Which is honestly kind of unfortunate. Cause like I was hoping the shape I was trying to do would just work. Possible I can do something else that can maybe make it work. I have an idea, but let's put the actual like shape in first. And, well, this has to be for the fire anyway. So let's get the fire in place so that we can see the smoke rising and we can make sure that it works properly. We need 10. Like this. And for the building, we're gonna go. We're gonna put the cauldron in there. I like how that looks. And because we want it to blend with the roof, you would see it go like, oh my goodness, it is really a pain to build on these 45s. Oh, like ever so out of range and the terrain doesn't let me. And sometimes you don't jump. I don't know if it's my keyboard maybe not registering the key press, or I don't know if it's actually Valheim that's not registering the fact that I'm jumping, or it has something to do with the terrain. Maybe I'm like falling so it doesn't do the jump because I'm just gonna put a ladder. I'm sick and tired of trying to jump it. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I could just go like this. Right, which is kind of what I want to do. And then probably the way I like to do it. Oh my goodness. The sliding off the it's so infuriating. Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to build. Oh, and then the ladder. They need to remake these ladder pieces, I think, or add a new building piece for ladders. And I'm on fire. I need my stamina to recharge, please. Thank you. Wow. Okay. Man, the building with 45s is is not fun. I tend to... Oh, my hammer's broken. This is a lot more tedious than I was kind of hoping it would be. Oh, well, we're getting the house built. And that's all that matters. So then... Go... Now, this should work properly for venting out smoke. Just fine. Oh my goodness. My least favorite thing to do in Valheim. Build with 45-degree angles. Oh, come on. Come on, you can do it, character. There we go. Let's go. 45, 45. That's not what we want. Go 45 there. Stay on the... No, come on. There we go. There. Now, I don't really want the smoke coming up this way. So we'll just add in the decorative part here, and it should help kind of funnel the smoke down or more up to the top part of the chimney here, and it'll escape kind of out these sides mostly, but it does come out those other ends. So here's something that I think doesn't look too bad. This gives us a fire. We got some good indoor lighting. And then with this, we want that. Frame it. It's a nice kind of beam that should help support the roof as well. Very nice. Gives us a nice fire that we should feel the fire effect. Not in the far corners, I guess, but that's fine. We'll have things there anyway. Now let's focus on making the exterior. I actually do have something I need to be at relatively soon, so we'll probably leave the interior for now, or I might have to split my recording. You'll find out in the full video. You'll see whether or not I did a full recording or not, or I guess split my recording is what I should say. We're only gonna do a half. We're gonna put that there though. Doesn't, well, let's see if this overhang works here. See how well it kind of connects. It's a little rough looking right there, but You know, we're gonna have to do the full overhang. And then actually what I'm going to do, I do have something I need to be at. I didn't realize this was going to actually go on until the time it is, I should say. So I'm actually going to split the recording here. It'll just be a cut, for you guys. For me, it's going to be like an hour in between, the cuts, but that's what I'm going to, do. So I will get you guys, you'll see me in just a second. I'll be back in like, actually like an hour-ish. We'll see. We'll finish this build this episode. I promise. Okay, so I am back from the thing I had to do. And I'm just returning from sleeping through the night that we were at. And I'm back here, so let's just keep going. I'm not actually entirely sure how long this has been going. I do not know. Whoops. There. That's as much as that needs for that. Well, I remember I wanted to do a sort of courtyard thing. That's what I wanted to do. I completely forgot. I wanted to do something that was like... I wanted to do something that utilized these. So it's kind of floating in the ground, ain't it? I'm just gonna... do that though. No, they don't line up perfectly by any means, but it gives us a little bit of like a little bit of safety, I guess, right? Defensive wall. Actually, I don't know. I'm not actually like a huge fan of it. Like, it's kind of neat, and I wanted to do something with these, but this doesn't seem like it. I'm just do for it to look like that. And kind of keep it. I think we'll do it like this, so it adds a little bit of detail. It keeps the whole thing relatively... Yeah. Obviously, I mean, we could extend the roof further, but it should be okay. We'll leave that like that. I actually really like how that looks. This could also turn into a garden, but I think I want to put the smelters there. That might be cool. Over here, I don't really have an idea. I could just put the small fence thing. I'll just leave it on that side, I guess, for now. Or I guess what I could do, we could just build out the just gonna build out the fence. And just so that it's like, just kind of random exterior decoration, I guess. What we're gonna leave that at. There are tools. Let's eat our food. Then it can just stay like this. Maybe we'll put some, you know, I think this fencing needs to end. Just right there, I think. It's a nice little thing. We could put flooring down. Though I don't think that's the right call. We'll put maybe grass back out in front of it when we can. But I think for now this looks fine. This does the job for the exterior. We could put little windows. And now I know some people like to put this beam in the middle. That's what, yeah, I guess I'll do the same thing. This will add some more natural light. And just makes the exterior look even nice as well. That helps also. Ouch. Did not mean to do that. There. That should do it for the exterior. We still got plenty of wood for the interior, so let's head in. Plenty of space, good amounts of natural light. Got our fires that we'll stoke. Now, I was saying I had an idea because I wanted there to be like storage around the sides of the fire. I think in terms of the decorations for this, I think I'm gonna go like that. Like that. Does that create a sort of 3D effect, which I'm a fan of. I like that. No, that doesn't look right. No. That would be kind of funny. What if I did that? That actually... the like sharper angle. That kind of looks cool. And does that kind of... what else is that? The interior is going to be a little bit tougher because we need storage. Though, if I wasn't going to do this, I was going to try and figure out a way to knock out this space here and turn it into storage for around the fire. Though to do that, we would need to get rid of this. We would need to get rid of this. And we would need to like inset this. Which we can do, but then you have to deal with this, which is kind of fine. I'm gonna just put this here to see while we build at night here. All right, and then that would just become storage. That'll be a chest. That'll have to be like a chest across. No, actually, I don't think that can be anything. but we can have storage. We have a visitor outside. Oh, dang. We are going to just build through this night since we might as well. We're on the final stretch. I am curious though how that looks on the exterior. Hopefully this isn't too dark on YouTube. Oh, you know what? That looks fine. We can get away with doing that. Okay. That looks fine. Okay, we can't hold the torch and this at the same time. There. Then we can go bing, bam, boom. Oh, my hammer broke. Oh, this fire went out. There we go. Make sure that's up and going. Now this is simply going to just be storage for things, I guess, related to the fire. Once daylight comes, we can get rid of the standing torch. Probably. I think that's honestly fine in terms of decoration. Because if we tried to add anything here, it's going to cover up the storage bins. And we don't want that. Yeah, anything we try is going to cover up storage. I think this looks fine enough. I guess we could do that to kind of make it look like it's built more into the support beam, maybe. Nah, I don't think that looks good. I almost want to put more of these. Are like, I almost want to go. I know that reaches the window. But I like the support beams on the roof. I think that looks pretty cool. I like that. And then of course we've got storage on either side of this. I'm gonna go grab that crafting table from the back. I'm going to move it inside the building. I want the crafting station here. If we go like... Oh, if we just... There, start. That's a full piece. I kind of want to go a floor piece and a half, to be honest. And then this will let us build another set of storage containers, specifically for this. So we're gonna have plenty of storage, which is good. We can already get rid of that, and then we're just gonna move it out of my way. That'll give us plenty of storage. We'll put the rack and everything above that so that we can upgrade our crafting bench. And then we'll have our bed over here. Don't have enough wood on me at the moment, but easily remedy that. Which I kind of honestly want to do like a raised platform for it. Don't know why, I just kind of do. No real reason other than I think it would be kind of neat. We will need more space when we get the bigger bed to put it there, so I was thinking about what I was going to do here for this. Do you think it'd be kind of neat to have a railing? Just to add some more detail inside? No, the bed. I don't know when you unlock the big bed, so I guess we can obviously rearrange when the time strikes us. I think that's really all I can do with the interior at the moment. The bed, we'll claim this, so it's our spawn as well. The only other thing I can really do is that. This could go across, I guess. Don't know why it would need to. We'll leave that open like that. Honestly, we'll leave it open for decoration as need be. I think this looks really good. I think this is a great kind of thing. We just got to put all the chests in now. I think I'm going to do our standard storage first. Oh, my hammer broke again. Oh, and we have a bend right here. Look at that. Okay. That basically completes all I can do with the amount of materials I have. So I'm gonna leave that at that. So this build took close to 1,000 wood to make. Again, I think I gathered around 850, something like that. So this is a pretty costly build, though I'm sure there are areas you can save on. Like, you don't need all these support beams in there. That'll save you some wood. Like, you don't have to do the raised platform here. You know, like there are ways to save on your wood costs. But I realized, like, you don't have to do these exterior parts. This used up a fair amount of wood. But I think it just helps add something to the house. Makes it look a bit nicer. I'm sure I can make the entrance look better. But I think for the amount of time I've spent on it, and for my level of skill in building in this game, I think this has turned out very well. I really like it. We've got our little thing there, a little slope up, which is nice, which could lead right to a nice dock over here. So it'll be cool to see how I go about expanding this, I think. Because obviously we need our smelters, our kilns, and everything, and all those resources are down here at the other home. But now we are officially basically fully set up here. Just gotta kind of move all the items from the chests over, which I will do in between now and the next episode, and then in the next episode I will hopefully get us a bunch of bronze, and we will get fully prepped to go and fight the elder. And then in the episode after, we might go do the elder. Anyway, leave this here. Built a cool house. I really like this. This is going to be our kind of our mainstay. We'll expand on it, you know, improve it as we go, and as we get to the end game, and as we get to the Mistlands and everything. But this will do for now. So I want to thank you for watching. If you've watched this much, thanks. I hope you have a good rest of your day, whatever time it is for you. And I will catch you in the next video, the next live stream. See ya.